All right, I just made it up to Farron Reservoir. It's a pretty good ride. I thought I was going to get rained on, but the clouds seemed to just blow on over. From Palisades State Park up to Farron took me about an hour and a half. I did this ride last year on a Yamaha TTR 225, and I'm pretty sure it took me longer than that. It seems like it took me about 2 hours, and that bike beat me up pretty good. Those TTRs don't have a very good suspension. They're really soft, so they bottom out real easy. No, the ride this time was a lot better. The trail is still rocky as ever. In fact, it might be rockier than last year. It seems like every year after the snow melts and hunters have been up here and have torn up the roads, that it just seems to get a little bit worse. Yeah, so the trail is a lot of fun. It's real easy except for some really sharp switchbacks that are pretty rocky. But overall, it's still, I would say, an easy ride. I wouldn't call any section of the trail difficult or moderate. It's all pretty easy. It's real busy this time of year. It's July, and so there's a lot of campgrounds. In fact, you can even camp just along the trail. You don't need to camp in a designated camp area like that campground down there. There's Mount Baldy. It's just magnificent up here. What more can you say about the scenery? I mean, just spectacular, just beautiful. If you want to take this trail, if you want to ride up here, best time to do it is between June and October, probably more like September. Right now I'm at over 10,000 feet elevation, so it could get pretty nasty up here. Last year I was up here and it was pretty cold. It was still July. I started out down the valley around 80-90 degrees. Similar to today, down the valley it's about 90 degrees, and up here it's at least 15 degrees cooler. It's just beautiful. But there's a lot to do along the trail. There are several several trails that go off into several directions. The Wasatch Wasatch Plateau is just, the riding opportunities are limitless. They really are. You could go hours, days, weeks. There are some people that make a whole week-long trip out of it. There's just so many trails to ride. Right there, what you're seeing there is the Skyline Drive, and then it wraps around to that campground and then comes up here. And the Skyline pretty much hugs the spine of the Wasatch Plateau for, I don't know, 50, 60, 70 miles. So you could just get on that even in a car and just take a drive and enjoy the scenery. Like I said, it's beautiful. And this time of year, the wildflowers are out. It's real pleasant up here. But know that you're not going to be alone. If you're looking for solitude, you're not going to find it here. This area is very popular. It's only about 2.5 hours from Salt Lake, even shorter from Provo, the next largest metropolitan area near this area. So, but then there are surrounding communities. But the word has gotten out. This is a destination for a lot of ATVers. And you'll notice that as you're out here. There's just a lot of people. So, like I said, if you're looking for solitude, you're probably going to want to go somewhere else. Maybe the mountain ranges to the west, like the Provence or the South Sandpitch Mountains. But overall, if you're looking for just an easy ride, you don't want to worry about getting hurt or killed or anything like that. You don't want to test your limits. You don't want to work yourself too hard. This is a great ride. You'll have to compete with cars and trucks and Jeeps, ATVs, UTVs. So just watch out coming around the corners. Make sure you're on your side of the road, and just make sure that you're being safe. Wear all your protective gear. I don't know how many people I saw driving up here that didn't have helmets, and they were in short sleeves, didn't have boots, didn't have anything. I just wonder what those people are thinking sometimes. 'Cause I've been, just on easy stuff like this trail, I've lost control for whatever reason and dumped the bike. And fortunately, I had my protective gear on and I wasn't hurt. So be smart about it. Protect yourself. It's not fun if you get hurt. That's all I got to say. So, but I definitely encourage you to come and take this ride. It's a memorable one. It's one I've done a couple times, and I love coming up here each time. So check out the maps, check out the videos of each trail section. I try to get a video for each area where the trail changes conditions, so that you get a feel for what the trail's like, and make sure that you're not getting yourself in over your head. So this is this interactive ATV trails. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and hope you enjoy the maps. And feel free to drop us a line, send us any comments you might have, suggestions on trails, suggestions on what you'd like to see in our reviews, and we'll try to work that in.